What does the office siren trends and the Jezebel trope have in common? A double standard. The office siren trend started taking off on social media late last year as more companies began in-office policies back up. So naturally, everybody wanted to show off their best corporate baddie fits, myself included. Now, here's where the common sense left the conversation. I've put many an outfit together for social media that I would never dare wear in an office setting. Some people didn't have that spirit of discernment, and we end up with the story of the lady that lost her 200K position. But the crazy thing is that from a designer fashion standpoint, the office siren trend was never for the office. Like many people have said, it was meant to be a reimagining of the early 2000s working club culture or the female 80s power suit, but still for upscale events, not your accounting firm. And let me just say, I'm not an only wear a slacks and button down in the office kind of girl. Push the boundaries, be creative, but for the love of God, have discernment. Now that we've had a little backstory, let's get into the original statement. The office siren and the Jezebel trope are a double standard against each other. You knew that history lesson was coming. Historically, the Jezebel trope was placed on enslaved Black women, essentially continuously over sexualizing Black women and young Black girls, saying that inherently we were seductive and blah, 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 blah. You guys know the rest. For example, Black designer Zelda Wynn Valdes was famous in the Black community for designing dresses to fit the body and model the dress for the woman's curves. Now, you would think that all designers live by this philosophy, designing to fit the body type, but we all know that that's not at all how the fashion industry works. The concept of making the fashion fit the curves is definitely an inherently Black or POC type of thing. Valdez's clientele included women like Dorothy Dandridge, Ella Fitzgerald, Josephine Baker, and even Marilyn Monroe. My own philosophy is that white women like Marilyn Monroe made the conscious decision in their personal lives to accept their sexuality, thereby linking them to the Black clothes and designers, because whether right or wrong, the assumption is that we're known for tight, curvaceous clothing. You can parallel this with the Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Thing rebrands, or the Lululemon controversy and how Black women look in their Lulu clothes. Black women, whether into fashion or not, just want clothes to fit, however our bodies are shaped. Extra attention is not always the name of the game. Compare that with the office siren trend, where women are intentionally creating outfits that are inappropriate with the intention of catching male gaze and attention, with no thoughts of backlash or repercussions, or just simply not being a good idea. And that's because it's a double standard. Some women can afford to want to be seductive.